Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Thobekile. If you're new to this platform, this is where we talk about our Christian faith, we talk about our well-being. And I'm going to be sharing how the cross has really impacted my life and how it is really enhancing my own personal well-being. The first reasons why I really love the cross is that I find that it is a great equalizer. It is hope, for the underdogs in the cross. There is hope for all of us who feel like, I don't have a lot of things working for me externally. The more I lean more on the cross, the more I lean more on what Christ has attained for me on the cross, the more I acknowledge the things that He has already bestowed on me. Like, God hasn't just erased our past sins and our iniquities and all those things that seem to hold us back, but He has literally given us an equal seating with Christ, and we are now seated in the heavenly places, far above all principalities and all powers. And I find that the more I lean into those truths, the more I identify with that, it's really causing me to rise above, my past, above all the limitations that the world, can put upon me. So the other thing that I really appreciate about the cross personally is the peace that I've come to know as a result of encountering the cross. I got born again at the age of 19, and I had it clear before, Christ's picture. I was kind of plagued with, all kinds of insecurities. I was broken, kind of confused, had no direction in my life. But when I encountered, Christ and really received the reality of what Christ did for me on the cross, man, there is a peace with God that really is priceless. You can't really trade it for anything, in this world. And that peace of knowing that, you're in good standing with God, that you are blameless before God, that God sees you, holy, He accepts you, you are approved of Him. It really caused me to be at peace with myself. And the more I became at peace with myself, the more I'm able to actually be at peace with everything around me, in good times and in bad times. I'm in right standing with God because of what Christ has done for me. And that's really been a game changer in terms of my own personal well-being. There's a certain level of freedom that you can experience, in yourself, by just living in peace with God. And it can really help you to be, at peace with your current life, your current season, no matter, how things are looking in your life. The other thing that I appreciate about the cross is that it has given me confidence to face my future. I know all of us here, right? We all want a good future. We all are hoping for something positive, right? But all of us can't really also certainly say that, this is how my future is going to turn out. But what I find is that in Christ, or because of the finished works of the cross, God has promised us as His children that He has good plans for us, plans to give us a hope and a future and an expected end. There is a difference, guys, between just being optimistic about your future. But there's a difference when you are assured and you are certain that God really has something good. He has set out a good plan. And because of what the cross has done, there is a certainty that if we are to walk with God and we are to keep our eyes on Him, there is an expected end. There is an expected outcome for us. So that's one of the things that really I appreciate about the cross, is that it really has given me that confidence to face the future without much anxiety or fears and, just worrying about my future. And the other thing is that this hope, guys, is not just for this present life. It also extends into our future and even into eternity. So I find the more I focus on these truths, the more I celebrate the effect of the cross in my life. It's bringing so much joy, in me. It really helps me to keep myself in the love of God. And that's just so much well-being right there, because there's no fear, there's no anxiety. If I keep my mind stayed on Him, if I keep my mind stayed on, what the cross really has for me, As you can tell, guys, I am so captivated by the cross, and I'm so confident that what God has done for me, He has also done for you. He has taken care of our past, and therefore our limitations and all those things, in our background, have no hold on us anymore. And He has also taken care of our present, in that He has given us peace and His presence in our life that empowers us to face whatever situations we are facing, in our everyday lives. And what I love the most is that He has also pre-planned for our future, and therefore we can face that future with so much confidence and boldness. And that's why I really can't help myself, guys, but tell of God's goodness, tell of His love. He has done so much for us. And I wanted to ask you, this question is that what are you so grateful for about the cross, especially this Easter holiday? And let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure I would also be encouraged by what you have to say. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this one. By the way, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And have a lovely and amazing holiday.